Hey, visit the link in the description for a special surprise just for you.
Now we're going to learn about email campaigns. Just like newsletters, email campaigns are also made up of individual emails. The difference is that campaigns are a coordinated set of individual emails that are sent across a specific period of time with one specific purpose. So while newsletters are more dispersed and don't necessarily follow a sequence, email campaigns do. And they're more powerful when it comes to selling passively and automating your business. In order to create an email campaign, we just go and click on Create, and then just write the name of your campaign. You could also write a description. You will be the only one who sees this information. Now that the email campaign is created, let's go inside and create the steps or emails that will make up this campaign. So let's add an email here. Write the sender's name, the sender's email address, the subject. Let's just write email 1. Of course, this is not an appropriate subject. Make sure to research subject line best practices for maximum engagement and open rates. But let's just go with email 1 for the purpose of this example. Now, you will see the same menu that you would get when creating a newsletter. You'll see the 2 options for editors. And since we previously chose the classic editor, let's go with visual editor this time. So here's our editor. It looks very similar to our funnel editor, almost the same. The content is right here in the middle. And on the left, we find all the elements that we can add to the email. The same way you customize your elements on the funnel editor, you can do that here. So just drag and drop whatever you want, and then once you're happy with everything, click on Save Changes and Exit. Now you would just need to save and publish your email. And once you click that, you'll see several options. The first one is to add a delay to your email. This means the time it will take for someone to receive the email after being subscribed to a campaign. So we can write 1 hour here. The second option is the order. So if we had several other emails in this campaign, you may want to use this option to select after which email this one we're creating will be sent. But since this is the first one for this campaign, we don't get to put it after any other email. Then you can also choose the time when the email will be sent. For example, here if we choose 1 a.m., this means that the email will be sent at a specific time, in this case at 1 a.m. You can also select the days of the week you want this email to be sent. For example, let's unselect Saturday and Sunday. This means this email won't be sent on these days. And once you're happy with your conditions, just click Publish. But let's go a little more in depth about this email settings. A big part of email campaign success is the timing for each individual email. So it's important for you to know how specific you can get with your campaign's timeline. First, we have delays. So as I mentioned before, if someone subscribes to an email and we have 1 hour here, that means they'll get the first email 1 hour after their subscription. But if I add another condition, it will add to the first condition. So if we write a specific time when the email should be sent, they will both be applied. In this case, not only will 1 hour pass, but also it will be sent at 1 a.m. And if we want to condition it even more, they will all be active at the same time. I unselected Saturday and Sunday. So if someone subscribes during the weekend, they would have to wait until Monday at 1 a.m. to receive this email. So every condition you decide to add here will be applied to your email. You don't have to activate all conditions at once. You can have only one, whatever is more convenient for your goal. Now let's add other emails to our campaign now. Just click on Add Email, and let's call it Email 2, and choose the classic editor this time. So write your content here, and then just click Save and Publish to add it to your email campaign. Now keep in mind, you can also just save it and not publish it. Let's say you're still working on it and you want to just have it there as a visual. You would just click Save, and you can see you have the yellow icon indicating this is not an active email, meaning it is not being sent out yet. So in this case, if someone subscribes to this email campaign, they will only get the first email, but not the second one. In order for them to receive the second one, you must publish it first. And to do that, you can use the buttons right here. So just click Publish, add the time settings. So let's say I choose a 1 hour delay, and this email comes after email 1. So now I have 2 emails in my email campaign. And as soon as someone subscribes to this campaign, they will receive the first email after 1 hour, and then the second email 1 hour after the previous one. Now let's add a third email, but for this one, let's make it a 30-minute delay. So if someone subscribes to my email campaign, they will wait 1 hour to see the first email, then an hour later, they'll get the second one, and 30 minutes after the second one, they'll get the third one, and so on. So now that all my emails are actively sending, we need to manage the contacts who are receiving these emails. There are 2 ways for contacts to be added to an email campaign. manually or automatically. To do it manually, you can just go to your contact list, select the contacts that you want to subscribe, go to More Actions, click on Subscribe to Campaign, and then select the campaign that you want to subscribe them to. You would also have to select the first step of your campaign or whatever step you want them to start at and just click subscribe. You'll be able to see those contacts here as they are subscribed and getting each email. If you add more emails to this campaign later on, the contacts who are already subscribed to this campaign will receive the new emails. These contacts will remain subscribed until you either unsubscribe them or they unsubscribe themselves. Now, for the automatic subscription, you would just have to do it through our automation rules or workflows. Let's use rules this time. So we just click here on Create New Rule. Let's add the action, which is Subscribe to Campaign. Then select the campaign you want your contacts to be subscribed to. And the most important part here is the trigger. So the trigger is something that must happen first in order for this action to take place. For example, if we choose the trigger tag added, this means every time a contact gets a tag or this specific tag, they will immediately be subscribed to this email campaign. And we can also do the opposite. So we can unsubscribe contacts automatically. Just choose the action unsubscribe from campaign, choose the campaign, and this way, whenever someone gets this tag, they will be automatically unsubscribed. Now let's go back to see what other options we have for email campaigns. So let's go through the three dots right here. The first one is to duplicate the campaign. Just click here and a second copy will be created. You can also share this campaign. And just like funnels and newsletters, you would get a shared link. And this way, when someone opens the link, they will get the exact same campaign in their System.io account if they have one. If they don't, again, this link will act as an affiliate link. They'll be prompted with our sign-up page. And once they do that, if they go ahead and purchase one of our paid plans or buy any resource from us, you will get a commission. Moving on, we have settings. So here you can rename your campaign and change your description. Remember that this is only for you to see, so your contacts cannot see this information. But this is useful to stay organized if you have many campaigns, or maybe you have a team and want them to know what this email campaign is for, or maybe you sell campaigns as templates and you want to give further instructions, so you can do that here. And finally, we have the remove option. So this just eliminates this campaign from your account completely.
Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe.